In the vast theater of the cosmos, some worlds look like paradise until they reveal their teeth. Welcome back to Strangest Planets. After the intoxicating trap of Farda, the wormhole delivers Steve and Cybele to a new world orbiting a massive red giant. The star fills half the sky like a molten eye, bathing everything in slow, heavy crimson light. Below them stretches an endless sea of softness, a surreal landscape of cottony grass, velvety trees, and feathery fronds in shimmering gold and pale blue. The air is breathable, the temperature mild. It feels like walking on clouds. They name it fuzzy. But the tension between them is thicker than the atmosphere. Steve tries to apologize for what happened on Farda, for losing himself to the drugs, for nearly abandoning the mission. Cybele shuts him down. The trust is broken. She wants nothing more than to finish the mission and move on. As they push deeper into the plush jungle, their comms begin to fail. Steve's voice cuts out in static. Cybele finds herself alone, surrounded by identical golden trees that all look the same. Then a faint signal comes through. Steve has found a cave. He lights a signal fire and tells her to follow the smoke. She climbs one of the massive velvety trees and spots the plume. But as night falls, the planet changes. A strange hum fills the air. Then comes the beating of wings. A swarm of enormous bat-like creatures descends. Leathery wings, glowing orange eyes, and talons like hooked knives. They rip into her suit, tearing through its integrity layer by layer. Cybele runs, firing blindly, screaming into her comm as the flock hunts her through the glowing, muffled forest. She barely makes it to the cave, collapsing into Steve's arms, her suit scorched and shredded. For a brief moment by the fire, they feel safe. They were wrong. The cave was never empty. It was a nest. Hundreds of the bat creatures erupt from the shadows in a storm of shrieks and claws. Steve and Cybele fight back to back, pulse rifles blazing, then knives and burning logs as ammunition runs dry. The creatures are protecting their home, and they show no fear. When the fire begins to die, Steve makes a desperate choice. He forces Cybele into a narrow crevasse for safety, then turns alone to face the onslaught. He fights like a man possessed, stabbing, slashing, roaring, until his suit is breached and his strength fails. Cybele crawls out at dawn to find him lying motionless on the cave floor, surrounded by charred bodies. No pulse, no breath, just silence and the pale golden light creeping in. Two explorers, one red giant burning overhead, and one left alone on a deceptively soft world that almost claimed them both. Is this the end for Steve? Or will Cybele find a way to save her partner? And the last fragile hope of the assist still hidden on another world? Some planets test your body, others test your soul. What would you do if your only partner fell protecting you on an alien world? Drop your thoughts below. If you want to know what happens next in this deadly journey across the stars, subscribe and hit the bell. The strangest planets are still waiting, and they're getting darker. This has been Strangest Planets. See you on the next world.